I'm Sherold Barr. I'm going to share with you today one of the secrets I've learned to transforming fear for women. It's money shame, and I want to talk about that today. We all have some money shame. We are ashamed of how we don't look at our finances, how we might be rewarding ourselves using our credit cards when we know we can't afford to pay them off, and we're creating more debt. And this shame is there because we are afraid of being called out. We're afraid of being embarrassed. We're afraid of being rejected. And that is being vulnerable. That's willing to be vulnerable. It's very important that we find a place, a safe person, a safe group that's private and supportive when we share our shame. What happens is we make meaning out of an experience. They become what I call a defining moment in our life. And these defining moments are something that creates a belief. We're going to have a lesson out of that experience. That meaning is going to drive our behavior. What do I make it mean that I have had a foreclosure? Does that mean I'm a loser? Oftentimes I find that this goes all the way back to childhood. Something happened and we began to be afraid of money. And so we gave our power away to money. And remember, money is a perception. Money is energy. It's just a piece of paper. We give it a huge meaning in our society. This shame is one of the top things I see with women. It's my mission to help you women become more fearless about your finances and having you see what is in the way of you and financial freedom. It's all how you think. It's all about what you believe. How you feel about money is a mirror of how you're doing other things in your life, your relationships, your job. There's aspects of the same issues that are going to show up in other areas of your life. Ask yourself, what am I ashamed of in terms of money and finances? What am I afraid to tell my friends? I might see them as much more confident and powerful around money than myself, so there might be something I don't want to tell them. I might not be making as much money. We equate money often with our self-worth. How much money we make is how much we're worth. We also are afraid to charge what we're worth. All of it is our thoughts. That is really number one. If you don't go into what am I ashamed of, what am I believing, and get conscious about your money story from your legacy of your parents, no amount of positive affirmations, beaming out financial positive vibes is going to cut it. If you don't go in and question what it is you're afraid of, what you're ashamed of, and finding out your truth, because we assume things as fact. And our left brain is a storyteller, and it fabricates stories. You would be amazed at witnessing what happens when you go in and question what you've been believing. The reason is the mind seeks evidence for anything it believes. So I want to help you find your truth. Just open your mind to what you can rely on back in your past. There's been a time where you probably were empowered about money, you're proud about yourself about money, sometime back in your life, and of course the mind is just put that back in your implicit memory. You just aren't going to call that up. So I'm all about working your thoughts, creating a confidential environment where you can share your money shame with other women in this class. It's private, it's confidential, and we witness and honor that we're all in this boat together. That's why I want you to know about my class. Starts May 8th, so I hope I see you there. And let's dump this money shame once and for all.